change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season.
Welcome back to Rem Plus Us. If you're new here, my name's Amy and it is nice to finally meet you. I make homemaking, motherhood, lifestyle and cleaning videos weekly for YouTube, so if that's the kind of thing that you like, you might like to consider subscribing, but no pressure. I'm so sorry you guys, I'm a bit sick, so my voice is a bit croaky and my mind just isn't as sharp as it usually is, so I apologize for this voiceover. But still, I am so excited about this video because I'm going to show you guys my daily cleaning routine that's really helped me stay on top and stay on track with cleaning and tidying. I'm not someone who is naturally particularly tidy, but I do really like having a tidy, clean house. It really helps my mental health and really helps the family function. So I'm excited to show you guys how to keep your house realistically tidy, especially if you have little kids. It's not going to be perfect all the time. So my first biggest tip is to start cleaning in the afternoon or evening. For me, I found that the most important thing was waking up to a clean and tidy house. It was okay if it got a bit messy during the day, but just having that moment when you wake up in the morning means that you just feel set up for the day. You feel good when you wake up in the morning. And obviously, if you clean in the morning, then by the time you get to the evening, the house is going to be messy again. You're going to have to clean it again. You just sort of get stuck in this cycle of constant cleaning, and it's draining and depressing. So my second thing is, and this is going to sound crazy, but stick with me, is you want to clean the whole house top to bottom every day. And you might not actually succeed at that, and that's okay. Especially if you, like me in this video, I have left cleaning the house for a few days. I sort of just fell off the routine, and that's totally okay. Like, that's life, that's going to happen. There's nothing wrong with that. So say if you start cleaning, I like to start cleaning in the bathroom and work my way from the back of the house forward. I always like to clean the kitchen and the living room last because I find that they just sort of continue getting messy until like the very end of the day, and they also tend to take me a bit more time to clean. And if I start there, I sort of neglect the rest of the house. So I like to try to start either in the bathroom or in one of the bedrooms. And then I will set a timer. You saw me doing that when I was doing the bedroom, if it's like particularly messy, if it's been left for a long time. And this just ensures that I don't spend too long on one room. So I think I get myself a timer of about 10 minutes, but whatever works for you guys, of course, go ahead and do. And then just try and get the following things done. Try and get any trash picked up, anything picked up off the floor. You want to get the windows, you want to get the surfaces clean, so get yourself a really lovely smelling spray that you enjoy using, or I like to have a few different ones because I find my nose gets used to them and then they just, I don't know, it loses their magic. So I have a few that I sort of switch between around the house. So you want to give the surfaces a clean, including the windowsills if you can. Get yourself a nice window cleaner, clean off the windows. And yeah, that's really pretty much it. And go through and try to do that for every room as quickly as you can. I like to listen to a podcast and have a nice drink, whether it's a coffee or a soda, and try to make it enjoyable, make it some me time. And I actually really enjoy cleaning this way. I find it sort of my me time, and come the evening I find I can't do too much work because I just lose like that mental ability in the evening, but I still tend to have a bit of energy, so I'm able to do something physical and I get a little bit of a workout. It kind of relaxes me. And so obviously you're not always going to get the whole house clean from top to bottom. It will get easier the more you go through, the more you do this day by day, because obviously your house is going to get cleaner, so there's less to pick up. You're just going to be able to give everything a quick spray and a quick wipe. But if you have left it for a while, or it is particularly bad, please don't worry. Just do, a couple of rooms to start with, and then the next day go from where you left off and do the next few rooms. For me, in a way, I'm sort of lucky because I have a smaller house, so it is quicker to clean, but the thing is smaller houses do also get messy quicker and you notice the mess a lot more. So I know a lot of people are like, oh, I wish I had a smaller house, it's so much easier to clean. Well, it is, but you do have to clean it more often. But the two things I always try to do is I always try to do the kitchen and the living room every day, even if it's just a quick pickup, just because they're the first rooms that I see in the morning when I wake up, besides the bedroom obviously. So I obviously like to wake up and just have everything looking nice, and it just makes me feel good for the day. But I'm definitely not a naturally tidy person, but it really does help the family to have a clean and tidy house, that's for sure. So I'm really excited about this routine. It's been working really well when I actually do it, and it's really not that hard to do. I usually just say to myself, okay, it's 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, before I get dinner going or while dinner's going, I'm just going to go around and just do a little bit of tidying, a little bit of cleaning, because you know exactly what you have to do in terms of wiping things down, picking things up off the floor, doing the windows. It's all quite mindless. And of course there are those other big cleaning tasks that need to be done, like the dishwasher filter and changing the sheets and those sorts of things. But, just keeping on top of the daily house, if you can do that, you are winning. And those other bigger cleaning tasks, or those tasks that you don't need to do every day, won't seem like such a big deal. My little girl really loves to come and help me as well if she wakes up from her nap in time. It's funny how little kids love to clean, but then when they hit 6 or 7, that's really when they get over it.
You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want.
And I have tried other different cleaning methods. So for example, doing certain tasks on certain days, and I would write on the refrigerator what those tasks were and what days I was going to do them, but it didn't really work for me. And I think there was a few reasons. The first is that I don't like being beholden to a strict routine. I'm just someone that really appreciates their freedom and being able to do what I want. And so if I've got this roster saying, hey, you have to do this on this day, I don't know, I just naturally want to rebel from it. So that just did not work for me long term. I also found that it created sort of a barrier between actually, before starting the cleaning. I had to go and look and find out what day it was and what I had to do, and oh gosh, did I miss this thing I was supposed to do last time? Where should I start from? So just knowing you have to clean the whole house top to bottom every day, perfect. And again, if you don't manage to, totally fine. Just pick up the next day where you left off, and you'll find as you keep doing that cycle, as you keep going around the house doing that cycle, even if the first time it takes you a week or 2 weeks, the more you do it, the quicker it's going to get, until you can do it completely every day. And one of the other things I like to do, which I forgot to mention, was put on a load of laundry and then just fold the laundry and put it away. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know my trick is just to fold it and put it straight away. If it goes into a basket, into a pile, anywhere in the house, it will stay there. That is its home, that is its spot. It is not going to move from there. It is going to become part of the furniture. And so now I'm going to go ahead and hang out the washing to dry that I've had in the washer. And I'm not a summer girl, I'm a winter girl. I love winter, but one of the things I do love about summer is just being able to hang up my clothes and know they're going to dry. I don't have to worry about taking them to the dryer. The sun and the warmth will do the job for me. One of the other things I really like to do is to try and organize the shoes by the front door. I find it does make such a difference. I just put together this new shoe rack, which is awesome and looks really nice. I won't say that I get to this every single day, but when I do, it definitely makes a difference. And now I get to the kitchen, which, as I said, is just always one of those massive tidying and cleaning areas. I've got 3 kids and 2 of them are home pretty much all the time. So yeah, there's definitely quite a bit of mess. But I always think, you know, if your kitchen is 100% clean, tidy all the time, probably means you're not doing much cooking. That's what I find anyway.
She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes, and I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms.
So I switched over to my pajamas. I would not usually be cleaning this late, but I had to finish making this video. So yeah, that's why I'm sort of cleaning more into the evening tonight.
She's a little bit she can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking.
So I'm going to go ahead and just get the floor nice and tidy. I always like to get all the crumbs up off the floor. And then get my trusty spray and give the floor a good scrub. I don't have too many wooden surfaces in my house, which to be honest is kind of a shame because they're so much easier to clean than the carpeted areas. Next I'm cleaning off my little kids' table. It's a little IKEA table and they use it for art, for eating on, for so many things. So yeah, that one gets pretty messy, and I do like to try obviously to clean that one every day because they like to eat off of it. In hindsight, I really should have put some varnish on it before I let them paint, but you know, live and learn. At some point I probably will get some sandpaper and just sandpaper the paint off, but for now it's their decoration. And unfortunately my little girl loves to pour toys out onto the floor while I'm trying to clean, which is why I do try to clean when she is in bed, just in terms of the toys. But tonight she wanted to stay up and play, and honestly her and her brother were having such a fun time playing. I just wanted to let them keep going. We don't have a dedicated playroom because our house, as I said, is fairly small. So we just sort of keep all the toys in the living room, which honestly works well for us because I like to just be around while they're playing, especially at this age. And honestly, I find everyone sort of ends up in the living room anyway. And so often I think if you have a separate playroom, the toys just don't get played with as much. That's what I've seen anyway. But this little indoor climber is just awesome. I got it from Costaway online and it wasn't that expensive. I can't remember how much, maybe around the $300 mark. I got it for Christmas and the grandparents kindly put it together, and the kids have just been loving climbing on it and jumping off, landing on the crash mat. Especially here in Tasmania, it does get quite cold in the winter and we don't really have many or even any indoor play areas left here, unfortunately. So just being able to come in and let the kids play inside is perfect. And especially at this age, they really love their rough and tumble play. When I clean up my living room, I do like to try and tidy the couch up as well, just so it's nice in the morning, people can easily come and just sit down. I also find it's one of those areas where stuff just piles up, and you'll find as well with this cleaning routine, you'll notice areas around your house that do tend to get messy quicker, and maybe you'll focus on those a little bit more when you're going through your cleaning routine. But again, this is not about being perfect. This is just about trying to keep things under control in the easiest way possible, especially if you've got little kids. So if you have made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Congratulations, you are part of a very special club. And YouTube has given you a video right up there on the screen that it thinks you will enjoy. So go ahead, watch it. Remember, life is short, life is now.